Hello again, Twitch and YouTube, and hello again, Sir Dragon Hunter. Looks like you might still be with me. You're talking in Swedish, which I don't fully understand, but knock yourself out, mate. If you found someone to talk Swedish to, you talk Swedish to them. Just remember to talk English to me, or maybe French or German, whatever. I'll speak a few things, but not Swedish. So I made a decision in the gap between the transmissions that the next part that I was going to take on would be the bunker. In part because I was watching somebody else do this recently, um, and in part because I think it's a bit that I can kind of do if I can find my way bloody back to it. I'm constantly lost on this damn island. It's really annoying. Oh, you're going to head out, are you? Well, you know, knock yourself out. Go right ahead there. Is this the way back to where I wanted to be? Not quite. Or is it? It might be, actually. Yeah, I won't be offended. Oh, we got a door, which can only be opened from the other side. So, yeah, how am I getting to this bloody bunker then? I was literally just there. Oh, Pengy's still with me. Oh, he is. Sorry, mate. I hadn't realised. I sometimes get confused because your text there said you were quoting Sir Dragon Hunter. So I thought it was from Sir Dragon Hunter. So I beg your pardon. I will try to pay slightly better attention. Why am I not being able to find the bunker? This is very annoying. I'm pretty sure I came past the bunker to get to the monastery in the first place. Let's try to do it this way. So I did. So I came in straight across there. I think. So I'm now in the marsh area, which we did pass that gate, didn't we? I think I am backtracking. So I wasn't going to do the marsh area just yet. It's quite a complex one, that. So, bunker, where are you? No, that's wrong. Yeah, I'll definitely never make a speedrunner of this game with my complete inability to find my way around. Right, here's the bunker, and here's the laser that we need to be firing up. So it's just a question of getting down to the door, which I think is relatively straightforward. And it is. There we go. So I'm showing a viewer count of 3 at the moment, so hello to all of you. And yeah, at the very least there's one person there that's not introduced themselves, so, you know, say hello. Tell us what you know about the Witness. You know, have you been playing it, or are you just curious to see it? And yeah, we'll try and get on with unlocking another beam for the bunker area. So the puzzle to open the door to get in, hopefully, is relatively simple. We just need to separate the colours from each other. So I've boxed off the 2 blacks there, the 2 whites are together, so that should be a valid solution, and it is. And so we go into this very colourful area. So we've got a red room down here, doorway that's been blocked off, a shipping container up there, and some funky coloured glass panels over here, with a door unlock panel that isn't powered up yet, and some more puzzle panels. So yeah, the one bit we can start on is over here. So this is the same principle as on the outside door, just trying to separate the colours from one another. Like, the colours have changed. A little bit harder now because we've got 3 colours, but should be able to just do that to keep all 3 colours separated from one another. And if I use the right control, there we are. So I'll box off the white one, so that's on its own. And then if I step over the the purple ones, the green ones then on their own as well. Okay. And then we've got the purple ones boxed off there. And if I just take out the corner block, the green one is separated as well. So everything's all being kept in its own discrete little area. Don't think we can do 100% the same on this one. So I'll box off the white on its own, and I'll box off the green on its own as well. Then I'll take a little detour around to box out the white, which should mean that the purples are in the same area as well. So all the colours have been separated, but you don't have to group the colours together necessarily. So the white ones have been separated, but they're not together with the other white ones, but that should be a valid solution. So another set of puzzle panels here. We've got 4 colours this time, so they all need to be kept separate from one another. I'm kind of hoping putting them all in corners is going to be enough. That looks like it does the trick. All 4 are separated there. Orange has got a much bigger area than everyone else. Orange is just being selfish. Right, this one I think can be done quite simply. So just sort of sweeping up and down. So yeah, that's 4 separate areas, 4 separate colours. Then this one looks similar, but they've changed the orientation of the middle colours, so I can't do the same exact pattern as before because that hasn't separated the... God, I almost don't know what to call those, white and pink. Whereas that would separate them, but then however I do it, even if I come straight to the bottom, I've got blue and orange together there, so that won't do the trick. So I think again it's a case of trying to create separate zones like so. So all the colours are separated, but the red ones and the blue ones are not grouped together, but they don't have to be. Okay, what have we got here? Right, that's them separated out. And unfortunately yellow and red are together there, so that's not going to work. What about that? No, that's the same thing but in a different way. That feels like it's close, but we've got the yellow and the whites together there. So that's not going to do the trick. And that's still not doing it. Nope. No, still not quite done it. Maybe I'm going about this all wrong. Try a different angle. Don't know that this is actually better. That's definitely not. The red and blues are together, and I can't separate them from yellow. Thought I might have had it there. So that's got the reds out of the way. But unfortunately I can't now separate the blues. How annoying. Yep, that's not going to work. Oh, this one's frustrating me. So again, anyone watching, feel free to jump in with a suggestion. I'll happily take you up on it. Sometimes you just need a fresh pair of eyes. That is clearly not going to do it. Those blues are so awkward. I'm not too concerned about spoilers on the puzzles, because anyone who's watching this video is going to see the puzzle panels getting solved. So that isn't what I would necessarily consider a spoiler. I think you know what I mean about the spoilers, which would be anything that contributes to an obelisk would be a spoiler. A puzzle solution wouldn't. I mean, I'd prefer to feel like I cracked it myself. Obviously I did do once before, but just don't feel like I'm going to this time, unfortunately. So box off the blues. Okay, yeah, that's a different start. Oh, I could box off the reds that way as well, can I? Yep, that's a great clue there. Thank you very much. So yes, thank you, Penguin, top man or woman, I don't know, top person. There we go. Yeah, got everything boxed off very nicely. Thank you for your help with that. Then this bit's nice and easy to open the door. So that just slides that door back, and we'll go in here and go, oh my god, how many colours are there? I mean, surely they can't all be separated. And you know, straight away we've got a problem with the reds and the pinks there, and then this extra green off to the side as well. And we've got, yeah, we've got 5 colours. It can't be done. Can't be done. And yeah, it can't be done is the truth of the matter. So while sometimes a fresh pair of eyes are needed, sometimes a fresh perspective is needed. And it's when you look at it with a yellow filter that the number of colours becomes much more manageable, and I'm hoping it can be solved from out here as well. Doesn't look like it is going to let me, but it looks like we sort of make a little gun shape around the what now appear to be greens, and that should be viable. So there we go, that one's worked, and the same principle needs to be applied to this one as well. Still slightly more colours to work with, so let's try and work that out. And there are some blank squares there. I was wondering if my eyes were playing tricks on me. Yeah, this whole section is a nightmare for anyone with colour blindness. I don't have it, but having played this section before, I felt like I had it. And this section does get quite hard, and I may very well need to look up one puzzle panel solution, because it's super annoying. But we're not there yet. These ones should be able to do without looking up. So, box off the red. Might have to write this down. Got a whole list of L2 down to right one in front of me. Let's cross through the ones I'm not using. So right 2, 2, left 2. Up to... And then that'd be right 2, down 1, right 2, up 1. Okay. So this one, I think that... Oh, actually, no, it's not, is it? That doesn't work. Damn it. And it resets the previous one as well. Forgot about that. Let's have another look at that then. Where did I go wrong? Let's scrap that one and go up to 1, 2, 1. Losing myself on this one, I've got to say. It's so annoying that you can't do it through the filter. I think up there, round the green, down there. Actually, no, that still doesn't work. Up there. No. Nope. Can't do that. Oh man, this is annoying me. But that doesn't separate the black and the red. Very nuisancey. So that's the greens and the reds separated, but then I can't separate out the yellows. That separates out almost nothing and blocks the exit. That leaves the greens with the blacks. They're not separated that way round. Or maybe it does actually. Yeah, you might be right. I thought that came later. Yeah, perhaps you've cracked it there. So the yellow filter is not helpful, but a blue filter might be. It's making it really hard for me to actually see the colours there now. So I've had to go. It's weird. Right? If I'm back from the screen, some of those still look red to me, but a step closer to the screen, I can see black ones. So this should be more achievable. I would be able to go up round what now appear black to me. Step up over that. Yeah, let's try this very carefully because I don't want to get it wrong. Thank you, Pengi, you are a star. So yeah, if anyone's watching this for absolute tutorials on how to do it, then this is not absolutely the place to go. As I've said earlier, I have not rehearsed the solutions on this one. Now this one is a nightmare. There's just too many colours, and of course we are going to be using the same trick that we've used before, but instead of using yellow or blue, which I completely forgot I needed to do, and this is where Jonathan Blow, the designer of the game, truly earns his evil genius tag. Instead, we need to use a green filter by putting the two together. So there would in fact only be 3 colours in there under that particular filter, and again I really wish I could actually draw it from here. So I think we'd have to box off the S Tetris piece and then box off the corner. I can do this, I reckon, probably. So box off the S piece and then box off the corner. Yay, good. I was glad that didn't get a reset on it. So yeah, like I say, if you're colourblind, you are not going to like this area of the game in the slightest. Then we come into this other awkward area. This is now the shipping container that we saw from below. And we've got some puzzle panels in here, which they all look the same. I don't think there's any penalty for getting this one wrong, so you know, they all look the same. Why doesn't that work? And this time it's a bit of a sort of inverse of what we've seen before. Instead of having a filter, we need to drop the side of the container so that we just see it in white light rather than this bloody pink light, and that should now be solvable in that you can actually see the colour differentiation. So it's separating out the colours there, wasn't actually too tricky, and then that's clearly too many colours. So this time we do want the filter, so put the side back up. And yeah, that makes it a more manageable number of colours. And have I got this one? I think I have, yeah. There we are. So you can now leave this bit however you like. We've lit up that power cable, which leads us into the coloured tower part of the bunker, which is an absolute nightmare fuel as far as I'm concerned. But we'll do what we can. So there is a staircase of sorts. Oh, I'm just getting a battery level warning, so since I always forget about those, I'm just going to change over my controller, which might make things freeze up a bit. Okay, yeah, I've changed the controller over. Okay, I've changed the controller over and I've got a headset connected again, so would someone be able to confirm that they can now hear me and see me moving around again? Thank you, Pengi. Yep, all good. So yeah, just having a little bit of a tour around of this tower for anyone who hasn't seen the area yet. So the staircase unfortunately is broken, and there is no jump button or any climbing action or anything that would be commonplace in almost any other computer game. So this is where we came in, was on the red floor, but there is also a further floor down below. Actually, I say red floor, that's probably a pink floor or a purple floor. This section of the game, you might want to try and find yourself something like something that's called a colour wheel, because it's very nasty. So this is under red light, and what we've got here is a lift, and under the red light it appears that there's only two colours on the panel, so it's fairly easy to separate them. That's a solution that separates what are, I guess, black and what appears to be red. And you can see that lights up a cable, takes us up one floor in the lift. So this floor receives blue light from above and red light from below, so we're actually now looking at it under a purple filter, and you can see that the colours now look a bit different on here. But again, fairly straightforward to separate those. So that takes us up to the next floor along. The more astute of you may be seeing there's a broken cable here, and that's why I hate this section so very, very much. Okay, so this time we're now just under blue light, and again it appears that we've only got two colours. So they should be fairly straightforward to separate as well. So yeah, this bit of the game you sort of think, oh, I'm really making progress, I'm just roaring my way up this tower. And yeah, then it all goes to cock. So this floor we've got green light from above and blue light from below, so we're now seeing things under a yellow filter, which changes over the number of colours again. And again, I don't think these are too difficult to separate out, although that's not a valid solution. That's a valid solution, isn't it? So we've got dark blue separated out, the lighter blue separated out, and the yellow separated out. And sure enough, it does light up that cable, but we don't go anywhere because of the broken bloody cable. So the trick now is to try and work out what the colours on the panel actually were, based on the three different filter lights that we've seen them through, and then work out what they would look like under a green filter for the floor above, which unfortunately we can't travel up to. And this is the bit that I very much might well need to Google. Although I did see somebody do this the other night, and they just... Yeah, I mean, I know the logic behind doing this one, and I could never, ever get it. But the person I saw do this the other night, they just stood really far back, and just had a green light on it for coming down the lift shaft, and were able to solve it from this side of the room, which just blew me away. Don't know how they're able to see it at all. I can't see a damn thing on screen. Yeah, I mean, that just my spot for selecting it covers the whole bloody puzzle, so I don't think that's going to work for me. Yeah. So you're saying just separate out the blue? I don't think that's going to work, is it? Or is it? Oh, mate, you are a star. So Pengy in the comments, everybody. That's how you do that bit. I didn't look it up. So we would have stopped on the green floor. That's now taken us past the green floor. And I think we now come out to white light. So that's what the colours actually are. So here we are. And it's very close to done. That was certainly the hardest step, and I am extremely grateful to Pengy for his help there. So now we've just got the final step here, which shouldn't be too tricky, I think. Right, so those are boxed off. In fact, I think this is a repeat of a puzzle that was in there earlier. It might be, actually. So also the one that Pengy helped me with. There, that looks to have done it. So yeah, that's completed the white light one, taking us up to the very top of the tower. And leaving us with the really not very tricky puzzle to activate the laser at all. So yeah, that should do it. I shall try and focus on it. And yeah, you won't have seen it, but a trophy just popped up for me there for bunker. So we'll let the laser do its thing. Yeah, I have to say, when I did this part of the game first time round, I wasn't pleased with myself, but I had to use Google to get the solution to the green floor one. I could not get it sorted out in my head of how to actually do it at all. But thank you, Pengy, you've spared me an awful lot of pain there. And there we are. So that's the laser done there, or the beam done. So that, I guess, brings this episode to a close as well. So we've done 2 back to back, so we're up to 4 episodes done. I need to go get myself some lunch now, so I will take a break from doing any streaming for the moment, but hopefully we'll be doing some later on today. I've got 3 series going at the moment across Twitch and YouTube. I do them on Twitch in the first instance simply because it's the easiest way for me to get them onto YouTube eventually. So at the minute I'm playing The Witness. Whether I'll do another one of those today, I don't know, since I've done 2 already. I'm also playing Enter the Gungeon. There's a fair chance that'll turn up, and I'm playing Prey as well, so I might, not sure whether, I might try and do one of all 3 today. So I've done my Witness one, so there will probably be some Enter the Gungeon and Prey to come later on today if you want to keep an eye out, either on Twitch, feel free to follow me, or over on YouTube where I'm just under the username BaldyChris, and you'll be able to see a whole bunch of Enter the Gungeon videos there already mainly, and the Prey ones and Witness ones that I've already done. But yeah, thank you for watching, thank you very much for your help along the way as well, and I'll bring that episode to a close and hopefully see you either on Twitch or YouTube sometime in the near future. Thanks everyone, bye bye, take care.